Thank you for joining us this week.
Welcome back to Planning for Adventure. We are back from Finland from our van trip and sort of doing a few days of landing here at our house before we head out and do something in Sweden with the van. But when you do have a home, you need to take care of stuff. So today is one of those days where it's some yard work and things like that. We have a corner that we have a little bench there, but the bench is really ugly. We got it at IKEA like a bunch of years ago. And I also have a really big lantern that I got from my sister-in-law, but I do kind of want to give both of them a little bit of a facelift so that the space looks a little bit more inviting and cohesive. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We are going to be redoing a bench and a lantern and decorating that area a little bit. If you guys do like these videos, make sure to give them a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel because it really helps a lot. Let's get rolling. So this is the space that I want to do something with because it's kind of nice. Like now in the morning, there's a little bit of shade here. And we tend to hang out there for obvious reasons. There's chairs and stuff. But it's really warm in the morning. So it would be kind of nice to be able to utilize the shade that we have going on here. We also need to take care of our little flower bed. The thistles have gone crazy while we've been away. And David just chopped down a bunch of the rose bush because this thing is a monster. Unfortunately, we don't get a lot of roses on it, which kind of sucks, but from what I've understood, it probably doesn't get enough sun hours or something like that. Same with the cherry blossom bush tree thingamajiggy. We do get plenty of thistles though, so we're gonna need to weed out the flower bed and fix that and that and pimp it a little bit. One of the things that I really, really like about our yard is that when we moved in here, there was nothing. I mean, nothing. We literally did not even have grass because it's it was built, the entire area was built 10 years ago when we moved in. So the lawn wasn't out, nothing. And we've done everything ourselves. And it's a pretty cool feeling to know that, from nothing, all of a sudden we've got a giant hedge and, there's life. There's life.
Vi gör så här. Här är ett finskt och här är ett franskt. Okay.
How's it going? Which one is which?
Finland, America.
Two different kinds of blueberries. Okay, so taste test says
Finland.
Okay.
Really good. The American one is much sweeter.
Well, that's something I kind of find generally like.
You should try it as well. Here.
Okay. So, American blueberry bush.
Try the Finnish one.
Okay. They're much tangier. It's a little more sour.
But it was good.
Yeah, apparently very popular in Japan. Yeah, they are both very good. I don't know.
Well, we have them both.
Yeah. We now have a Finnish blueberry bush at home, and we've named it Musti. And before then, we had a American blueberry bush here at home too, because it's kind of fun to have them both. So we named the Finnish one Musti, and we have not named the American blueberry bush yet. If you guys have any suggestions, that would be great. We're looking for an M name, I think. There's that wax that needs to come off. Do you think it's easier to just take the glass pans out rather than tape?
Oh yeah, look at this.
Oh, okay. Oh, there we go.
Wait, I think they are glued somehow.
You know, honestly, I'm looking down here, and
that's glue, right?
Yeah, that's glue. I think it's better to just tape.
I
know. It's gonna be a tape job. We're gonna have to tape
the sides.
Hey, what do you do? No.
And then take this last thing.
We are finally done with the black coat on both the lantern and on the bench. And what I'm going to attempt now might be a total bust, but I think it's going to turn out pretty cool. We'll see. We will see. So far I have mixed some acrylics. Let's see. I'm going to show you guys. So we've got some red, and what I'm attempting to go for like a teal kind of color, and some gold is on the way. We'll see. But yeah, hopefully it won't turn out too bad. And if it does, I can just go over everything with another coat of black. It's not like it's gonna be the end of the world. So I've actually done this before, but it's been like 20 years. What I'm taking is, at this point, I'm taking a little bit of paper, dabbing it in the paint, and I just going over it like so, and then smearing it. I'm not quite sure what this kind of paint technique would be called. I generally tend to call it the oh shit paint coat, because it's kind of like blobs and stuff, and then I go to wipe it off. It's like, oh shit, you know, if that makes sense. And it usually comes out pretty nice. Okay, so far it looks a bit wild. No, trust me, it's gonna come out okay. It is. I'm also gonna need a new manicure, obviously. But so far I'm liking it. I mean, the feel that I want to go for is an older piece of furniture that's been through a bunch of different paint jobs, you know? So what I'm opting for doing with the gold touches that I want to have, sorry, look at my hands, just take a moment. What I want to do with the gold touches that I want on top of the black, teal, red is I'm taking gold spray, spraying it on the brush, and just kind of sweeping it, and just to sort of get that dusting. Currently having breakfast in our new little corner. This is so my favorite spot in the yard now. It is totally crazy because we'd never used it before, and now I can't get enough of it. I think it's been like 3 days since we did the bench and all of that stuff, And we've had Mandy and Thomas over and the kids, and we had like a little picnic thing. And then Elliot was like, we should bring the raclette grill out. So, you know, we did that, and it was so much fun and so cozy. And I mean, looking back at it, we have not spent a dime because we just repurposed things that we have from before that we just haven't really been using much. So it's really turned into a great area and a great spot for the whole family. And yeah. So that being said, take a look around your apartment, your house, and see if you have something that you can reuse in a new way in a new area. You might be surprised. David and I are heading into town in a few minutes because I have a voiceover that I need to record in the studio in Stockholm. And after that, I think we might do some canoeing. We'll see. David is giving me a ride because finding parking is horrible, especially in this park. So he's gonna drop me off. I'm gonna do the recording, and then we'll head back home. Officially a miracle. We have parking in the city. Totally crazy. I think it's because it's summer, and because of that, most people are either on vacation or out in somewhere else. It's canoe time. Hello, lady ducks. Aww. Alltså de här stolarna. These chairs are killing me, man. We are out canoeing on Edsviken. It's a, what do you call it, babe? It's like a inland. It's not part of the ocean, but it's not a lake. It's the ocean that sort of is a lake anyway. But this is close to where mom and dad are. It's right by their house. And look what I have behind me. It's a unicorn floaty, and I want one desperately. Desperately. These rocks are so cool. It's amazing to me that, like, just earlier today we were in the middle of the city doing stuff, and like 20 minutes away we have this, and it's just, it's a paradise. It is amazing. And today it's like 28 degrees, 82 something Fahrenheit, and it is the perfect day to be close to water because it's just nuts.
Hey, vlog. So nice. Thought we were gonna have some rain, but it looks like it's passing that way.
It's so cute. I love this little island in the middle of the lake.
Snack time. Strawberries.
Yay!
Whoa, here you go.
Thank you.
Gillar du?
Yep.
Jag kör lite här.
Okay.
Paddla lite runt. Jag tycker det är utedass, ser det?
It's an outhouse? Aw. Freedom pooping. That sounds really wrong.
You doing good back there?
We are back home outside Mom and Dad's house. Babe, how would you rate the experience?
1 out of 5.
1 out of 5?
No, just
Really?
kidding.
Oh my
It was awesome.
God.
It was awesome.
First canoeing trip of the season is a success. Now we just need to figure out where to get up, where to get the boat out of the water. There's got to be a word for that. What's the word for getting the boat out of the water? Do you know? Yeah. Okay. I don't know. It sounds very official.
I know if you carry the canoe, or it's called porting, right? Between lakes.
Porting?
Porting.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. If anybody else knows, please tell us in the comments below.
Okay, so do you think we should bring it home or keep it here?
I think maybe keep it here because getting it up on the car and everything becomes such a project.
Okay.
So let's leave it with Mom and Dad. So my main concern, and what stresses me out, because I love canoeing and it's so great to be able to get out on the water, but with my health issues this spring, especially my hip hurting so bad, getting the canoe to and from the water is really stressful. It gives me anxiety. I got this. We're here. Done.
No.
Thanks for joining us this week. Hope you guys are having a great time, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.